morning. Good morning. Whoa. Alright, guys. Coming in, having that we're starting off on SPY with the manipulation. I believe it's manipulation. We'll have to see. We've been holding this level of support for a little bit. But we also have multiple touches here on this resistance point. So I'm actually entering a swing put here. Honestly, I'm going to make my target pretty low down there. First TP is here. Second's all the way going to be down here. Okay, so we're getting that morning spike. Purely expected there. I have an in-video call. That isn't doing too hot. The Netflix like I said, having that we're touching this, I do expect us to have some turnaround. Um, how did CPI come out? Yeah, I think puts her here. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, look at TSSI. Wow. This is a stock that I was looking at previously. It's crazy. That is actually crazy. Wow, guys. I was eyeing TSSI at $8. It's at $13. It would have been an insane trade. Tough. see my point there. Now, I do think we have to enter back here. Timing's hard there. You can see it's filling its gap there. But yeah, that one is tough, man. Sucks when you're there and you're not there, you know? Execution is everything. Everything, guys. Okay, we're getting some nice downward momentum. As I said, I enter the puts here. I think I'm going to take my first take profit here and enter 0 days after this point. As you can see, this massive resistance that we've had. Very nice trade to start us off. That was a great call, guys. Great call. I would like to see us come into this level here. See, we've had lots of resistance there and actually created support, so I'd like to see us touch 675.84. I do believe we'll get there. So we get this next 5-minute candle. Is there still in? I would wait till we cross the 675.84 level to re-enter. Taking my first take profit here plus 100. I wouldn't advise it. Wouldn't advise playing long. I'm not worried about the micro plays. It's not worth it. Okay. If we break this 675.84 level, entering 0 I took gains just because it's been a major support at 675.84 and 674.70 in between that range. If we break, I think, yeah, 669 will be my first take profit here. Let's go ahead and mark them up. And then the very last take profit is down here at previous lows. So let's see. I'm still in Netflix puts. I think Netflix puts is a. Oh my god, dude. 14. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I called that at $8. So good. Yeah, it was. Mhm. Yeah, so now we're up right now. We've hit our daily goal. We're up 137, 140. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in. Tesla puts might be a good call here. We're hitting the fib. It's on a higher time frame. Once again, if we cross the 675.84 on SPY, Qs is kind of the same thing. I think, yeah, we can see some downfall. In my other account, we're up 200 on that swing put for end of March, 679s. I have 20% there. Oh wow, Tesla has 0 days now. What is that? When did that happen? When did that happen? That's kind of crazy. Okay, debating if I should take this trade, the 679 put. I mean, it's got weeks to go. We're just at a higher resistance level. I'm up 20%. 679 puts, swings from yesterday that I bought at the top. Alrighty. I'm waiting to see if we break this level right. Mm-mm-mm. The Netflix puts are doing great. Somehow I'm still down. You can see my entry level. The Greeks. This is what the thing about options is, like, your expiry needs to be far out, or otherwise the Greeks will kind of mess with you. Hands down. Oracle puts starting to play out. That's great. I'm actually patiently waiting there. I still think we have a long ways to go down, but I could be wrong. This is why we just be reactive. 'Cause you never know. You never know. Wow. Wow. Massive jump on SPY. Yeah, looking at Netflix on a higher time frame, like if we go to a daily, oops, I believe the reason I like this place so much is this gap. Down here. I do think that is a manipulation wick here, and this is what actually might start the downside. And you can see they're trying to wick as many people out. Just market manipulation. But having that we're still following this trend, I'm not falling for it. Oh no, I think I may have missed my sell on Oracle. Hopefully not. Hopefully we wake back down, come into this level here. There we go. There we go. If we can get a break through this level on Oracle, will be good. Just a big push, big push. There we go. I'm not sure what's going on here on Oracle. But we're up 15%, so we're going to go ahead and take it there. I think it could break here, most definitely. But I don't like how it's creating the support. So it's all about risk management once again. Starting to see a downfall across the Mag 7. Which is awesome. Like I said, guys, I haven't entered anything. I do think this is manipulation. I think we played down into these levels here, but purely waiting. Purely waiting. At least for the small account. Yeah, allocated correctly. Otherwise, but yeah, guys, we're just waiting. See, we're getting nice push downward across the board. Netflix, when I look on a daily, yeah, I expect it to come take this out and then massive gap here. And even lower. Right? We do have one here, but yeah, I think we come lower. Having that we've had such crazy green days, I do think we come lower first. This is probably my take profit level within this range, which is a nice short. A really nice short. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, Netflix moving great. So yeah, once again, as we look across the market, I do think there's a lot more potential for the downside. I mean, yeah, we're really starting to see Netflix. Now, what I'm intrigued to see is, are we going to break this line of liquidity? Right, this is a low bullish trend line that we're having. If and when we do break that, I think that's when we start the downfall. So, in the small account right now, we're still up. As I said, I haven't taken another trade. Nothing that I would want to see. I know this is a good manipulation, but I'd rather a break here to the downside for me to want to enter, especially seeing this movement. Yeah. So rather, I think a higher quality setup and what we've been playing is this Netflix put here, as you're starting to see it trickle down big time, which is awesome. That's exactly what we want to see. straight line down. And I do think it has a ways to go. It might take a while, so I have contracts out for the end of this week and actually for the end of 2 weeks out as well, just to give it the time it needs. Now, the good thing about puts is when people sell, masses sell together, right? A lot of it's just like fear driven, and just wanting to take profits. So puts actually move a lot faster and have a lot higher momentum than calls do, which, as traders we love. But yeah, we just want to give it that time to go ahead and get that downfall. But yeah, we've had a nice push to the downside recently so far. So same thing here with SPY and Qs. I want to see a major downfall before we hop into anything. Let me clean this chart up a little bit. You can see Meta falling, right? So as we look into SPY, we've still been in this chop area, still held this resistance pretty heavy. So now we play the waiting game, guys. I think Tesla, if breaks below this fib, could have also some nice trickle down. As you see, this wick looks like a manipulation. We went ahead and took Oracle. KMB broke to the downside, so we didn't take that trade. TSSI we did miss, and that is A-OK. It happens. I did call it at $8, so it does suck that we missed it, but once again, guys, risk management. There's higher plays, higher setups now. Could have easily just held shares. Probably got like 100 to 1,000 shares. Not in a small account, large account. Small account, I would have done like 100 shares here at this $8 range. And you can see it's gone all the way to $4. So that would have been a $600 gain there. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Give me just a moment. Let me get right back to you. All right. We're back. Let's go. Netflix having a good push down. It's exactly what we want to see, guys. You can see we came off the 100-day moving average. We tested it and broke down. So I do think we see some massive downfall there, which is great. Tea, man. So good. Been laying off coffee recently. Migrating to tea. And it's so good. Oh, so good. Guys, this is a great downfall. Some great downward movement. And I honestly don't even think we're close to being done. Like nowhere close. Okay, so one of the mottos that I have is a rule called Friday sell off. Like typically a lot of markets sell off on Friday, just taking gains from the week, especially like a lot of major funds. Right, they're playing with large capital, so that especially with like what's going on geopolitically in the world right now, they don't want to hold swings over the weekend or leave that much up to chance. As we've seen, like the past 2 weekends, we've seen over 1% drop in the S&P, right? So I do think coming in tomorrow we could see a massive, 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 massive drop down. Or excuse me, into Friday. Which would be awesome. Right now, what I'm watching here, I'm drawing this trend line because, yeah, if we fall like this, there's gonna be some type of bounce somewhere at some point. And so, having that we're in a small account, you're going to want to take gains at certain levels. For me, this will probably be my first level, and I have a runner that's further out in the week, or throughout the weeks, however you want to say that. That will, give me the time to stay in the play, but also let me capture the gains in case there is some type of bounce. And that's kind of how I like to play it, like making sure I capture the gains, but also expose to the position. I will mark out the levels, right? You guys have probably heard of take profit 1, take profit 2. It's kind of what we're looking at, just marking out those take profit levels. And then, yeah, taking it there and putting a contract further out so then we're able to capture all those gains. Especially within the small account. Okay, we see SPY now at our level here, which is awesome. Could have re-entered there, but just gotta wait. Once we enter the zone, kind of close to it, I will go ahead and look to take some of these profits actually. let's focus back on Spy. So we've broke our trend channel finally. Now let's see if we come back. Remember, guys, break, retest, continuation. 669 is what I would want to see. Off the continuation. I'm hesitant to play a swing put. Excuse me. Guys, I'm also sorry these videos are so long, but I also kind of don't care because they're not meant for you. They're actually more meant for me. But if you guys learn from it and, I'm able to help out, then of course I'm sick. But yeah, long videos. Sorry that they're over an hour. I'm just giving you literally every moment. Like every moment. You see my trade thesis. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. What we don't want to see is it come and just get bullish there, right? That would be terrible. Terrible. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Once again, I want confirmation of the break here. Clean break, and we're in. Still paying attention to the 5 minute. Don't trust. The 1 minute, just because you could easily just, you know, um, Oof, SPY is starting to move, guys. Okay. That was the break we wanted. Kind of missed it. It's okay. It's okay. Didn't get the entry I wanted, but that's okay. You can see the break, retest, continuation. That's what we wanted to see, guys. That's not a good sign. We stayed in between this range. I guess the 5 minute didn't get a full retest, so it might still come and retest it. For me, I think I have enough confluence now for us to come much lower into the 669s. Hopefully. Oh no. It's not a good sign. Not a good sign, guys. Yeah, that's no bueno. No bueno, no bueno. Ouchie, okay. Don't like the look of this double bottom, but this is the 5-minute break retest, and I think here's where we start coming lower. I could have had a better entry for sure. Yeah, we just need Tesla to break this level here on the downside. We need SPY to start coming back down. Kind of just across the board. We're going to wait and see if these are just the wicks here. And we start coming much lower. We see a lot more sell-off happening. Alright, we need NVIDIA to really start coming down, having to break a structure here. Same with Tesla. I'd like to see it come and test its moving average here. It's kind of sitting on the fib for now, which I don't love. If we can just get a massive continuation, that'll give me some confluence there. I mean, look at that. The opening movement was insane, which makes me think that's a manipulation. Like, okay, NVIDIA's starting to fall. It's kind of a good sign. It's what we want to see. Hopefully everything else starts following suit, but I don't like Amazon pushing. My goodness. Wow, guys, we just gave back all of our gains. This is tough. Yeah, this is tough. I definitely should have walked away being up today. But, you know. Yes. Okay. Maybe quite a while. Yeah. Yeah. A big batch is fine. Thank you. Okay, Tesla's starting to break. It's a good sign. This was the test here on SPY. So if we start falling lower, like I said, I think I entered Tesla maybe a little prematurely, and that's okay. As long as we continue falling, we should be good. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here so you guys don't have to. So this video is not 2 hours long, but I will let you know what happens. I'm just gonna pause and just kind of update you guys. Right now, I'm still in the puts at 674, getting absolutely blasted on them. Basically, back break even on the day when I was up 200, which on the small account, I have to walk away. I have to walk away there. But yeah, guys, I just think we have to come lower today. I think this might be an all-day trade, and I don't want to hold you guys the entire time. So I'm just going to pause it and update you. I'll let you know if I close out the trade or, if things start coming my way, I will kind of tap back in. But yeah, for now, we're just going to give it a second, and I'll let you know. Ready? Ooh, what a change. What a change. All right, so yeah, we ended up capitalizing on the puts. We took the Netflix puts here just as a take profit, just because we're in a small account. I do think it will hit here, but my goal is hopefully it doesn't hit today. If it does, oh well. We will catch it otherwise. Right now, since we capitalized on the puts, we are up 27% on the account. Great day, up 550. I knew this was going to be an all-day trade. That's why I paused the video when I did. But yeah, guys, if we stay below the 674.70 level, we should hit 669 today. So I have a runner right now. I'm in a 671. I thought it was 672, excuse me. It's a 671. We'll see what happens. I think there should be a lot more downfall. That does happen, but if it doesn't, minimal loss. We'll still be up 20% on the account. So solid day. Super solid day. But I'm in the video here. Just wanted to update. This is day 4. Um, this is day 4 of Road to 100K. We'll see how long it takes. Just taking gains. 100 a day is still the target. Since we made such a good day, I now don't have to trade the rest of the week unless I just see a good setup. And yeah, uh, we'll check back in. But it's a good day. Good day of trading, guys. Peace.